Another alert now as the news is breaking in Missouri in the search for baby Lisa. Emergency crews at this moment are searching a well under a deck at a vacant home that is nearby the home in which this little girl lived. Joining me now by phone is Captain Steve Young of the Kansas City Police Department. He is currently at the abandoned house where this search is taking place. Captain Young, thank you so much for being back with us.
Thank you.
I understand that it was a tip that led to the search here. What did the tip say?
Well, from what I understand, it was just one of many tips that we've had and have been farming detectives out on, and it's just basically, have you checked the abandoned house at this location? So detectives came out here and found that the house clearly was abandoned, but in the back, underneath a deck, is a well, and obviously there are many more reasons to check it than not. So that's what we're doing now.
How many people are on scene?
Well, to do this, it's I don't have the dimensions or details of the well, but clearly it's very deep. The fire department is helping us out right now, and I just saw a water department truck pull up and some power company. So I think it looks like we might be trying to drain it, but that's a guess right now on my part.
Are these emergency operators in danger as they do this?
Well, I mean, obviously it's risky for the firemen to be lowered down there by ropes and things like that. But I think they've abandoned that effort, and they're just going to try to drain it first and then maybe take another look.
It is chilling to watch the effort and know what they are looking for, Captain. Let's talk about the latest in the case.
Right.
Now, tell us about this new report that in the home of Deborah Bradley, who's the mother of little Lisa Irwin, police found a receipt that led them to the Festival Foods store and showed and identified some surveillance tape showing Deborah Bradley on the night in question doing what? Tell us about what happened there.
Well, as much as I've tried not to talk about details of the case, I am going to address this one mostly on the request of the store so they can get back to normal. As you might imagine, since it broke, they've been a little inundated with media. But clearly there was some evidence, or rather some surveillance video of the mother in the store with somebody else. And the detectives wanted me to pass along that everything is checked out. It is not information that's going to break the case. It shows that she was at the store at that time, but beyond that, there's really no drama or scandal or anything that requires further pursuit. So,
and when they say an unidentified man, does that mean someone other than her husband?
Well, I can tell you that we know who the person is, and they assured me that there's no drama around it, and it's not going to help the case whatsoever. So
let's just
in that regard, I'll address it.
Let's just put it to rest then. Is there a theory being investigated by police that this mother was with some other man drinking wine, or in any way that was in any way connected to the disappearance of this baby?
Well, I can't speculate on what the detectives might be using as a theory, but clearly, according to the video, she was in the store with another person. It was a man, but I don't know who it is. But they assure me it's not important, and it is not going to further the case at all.
Okay.
It just shows that she was there, nothing more.
Had the mother revealed that to police prior to this?
I don't know.
Okay. What, if anything, can you tell us with respect to these reports that there are cell phone records showing she made a call at or around 2:30 a.m. on the night Lisa went missing?
Well, unfortunately, that falls into the category of investigation details. I've heard it floated around among the reporters out here, but I'm not even going to follow up on it with detectives because I know I can't address it.
Understood. Captain, I've been meaning to ask you this question the past couple times, just haven't gotten to it. And I mean no disrespect to the family, but it is something that Dr. Michael Bodden raised with us once.
Okay.
Has there been any questioning of the two young boys who were also in the home on the night in question, a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old?
Well, I can say this, that, it's clear that they were in the home, and I assure you our detectives have done everything that anybody might imagine they would do. And
are they under suspicion in any way?
I have no information on that at all, but I haven't heard it even floated as an idea.
Okay. And are the police yet confirming what the mother reported Friday, which was that she took a lie detector test and failed?
I'm not going to get into confirming. The family and the mother and father are free to talk about whatever they would like, but I have restrictions on what I can and can't say.
Understood.
And really, the case is the most important thing for us, so I'll not go there.
And on that front, and I want to tell our viewers that a different law enforcement officer, not Captain Young, did confirm that to Fox News, that she failed, and she failed miserably. The reports out today that a young man was seen in the area of the home before Lisa disappeared, and neighborhood folks are describing him as, quote, a handyman who had been around a week before that, maybe 2 weeks before Lisa disappeared. Is that a lead the police are investigating?
I wouldn't call it a lead so much as everybody knows that we saturated the area and did area canvases and knock and talks, and we're trying to account for and make sure that we've spoken to everybody that either lives and or frequents the area, and obviously some people are going to take longer to locate, but beyond that, I don't believe it's much more.
Are the parents cooperating with the police again?
When I announced that the other day, yes, the story's the same. I hesitate to get into where I'm setting a bar to where I have to announce, when we're talking how long and all that. So I'm just sticking with, they're still talking with the detectives, and clearly we're very happy about that.
Captain, as we look at those live pictures of the search at the well, one doesn't know what to feel, whether we hope you close this case or what. But we thank you for all of the efforts that you and all the emergency personnel have put into this case and for coming back on.
Thank you. I'll pass it on.
All right.